Hello, each and every one of you guys. Welcome to my live on Happy Humps Day. Welcome to Apostle Ely. And I thank God for each and every one of you guys that are chiming in. You're being notified. TikTok, hello, Instagram, social media, to all my prospective followers, those that support me, those that have joined my Patreon. I appreciate it. Monique Fo, Cancer in the house. Thank you so very much. Appreciate each and every one of y'all being here on today. It is definitely Wednesday, as above, so below. We're talking about Mercury or mercurial energy. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. As you're being notified, post your zodiac sign. And once again, all right, there is my sister Gemini in the house. My Jacqueline Brown, thank you for joining us, love. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. As you get ready to chime in, post your zodiac sign. Let me know where you're from, who we talking to. Also, guys, let me tell you this. Those that have been visiting and supporting my website and purchasing those products, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do. My Patreon family, I appreciate you. Mother Susan, look at all these hearts I'm getting. I appreciate all this love. Love is in the air. All right, Mama Susan, Gemini in the house. All right, guys, thank you so very, very much for your love and your support, and as well as you're continuously liking those videos. I got some ginger I'm sucking on. That ginger do not play. That fire. But I thank God for each and every one of you guys. TikTok, post your zodiac sign and where you're from, so I know my listening audience and whom I'm speaking with you. This is Hump Day. We said this earlier. One of the things I want you guys to realize, my name is Apostle Ely. I'm the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. All right, Mama Sunfire. All right, hey. Then we got T. Carter, Scorpio. I got Taurus, I got Scorpio, and now I got Minister Mario, Capricorn. Come through, Mama Sunfire. Much love to you, baby. Taurus in the house. Yes, love. Happy Hump Day to you, sweet. Yes, I appreciate that. That's right. Guys, if you have not followed, not following Mama Sunfire, and I don't know why you ain't, make sure you guys follow her and support her as well. All right, we got Kelly Aquarius. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, then we got Leo over here as well. Come on. We got some good goodies, and thank you so much for God for chiming in. I am so glad to be here sharing this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding. And let me tell y'all something. It doesn't matter if you are in Santeria. It doesn't matter if you're... All right, we got Arthur the Cancer. Okay. We got Leo. All right. Got quite a few Leos coming up in here. I would love to come visit you. And you... Oh, we would love to have you, Mama Sunflower. We in... Actually, we all, both of us are in Florida, right? Because I'm in Fort Pierce. I don't know exactly where you located, but I don't think we're that far off. But we would love to have you, darling. I'm out of asset. Yes, Lord. We got a Taurus the Bull. Yes, Lord. Come through, Mama Sunfire. Yes. Talking about love in the air. Yes, sir. Make sure you let me know you come so I can dress up real special. Aquarius in the house. Thank you so much. Let me tell you something. I appreciate you. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh, hey. You in Charlotte? I don't know why I thought you was in Florida. But hey, I still would love to see you, though. That ain't no lie there. I appreciate love to see you. Love to see. My son is in Valdosta, Georgia. The other one's in California. The other one's incognito. But we love him, too. All right, guys. Let me tell you something. We want to say hello to each and every one of you guys. Hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to you. Okay, we got another Virgo over there. How you doing? Where you from, Virgo? Talk to me. Now, we are in for a good... I got some information I want to share with you guys, and this is, you know, me always with universal laws. This is applicable. This universal information is applicable no matter what your... Oh, South Carolina. All right there. Yes, we must. And know what we need to do? We need to do a live together, Mama Sunflower. We ain't did that yet. I don't know. I think it's me. I'm tripping. But we need to do a live together as well. Come on here, somebody. Yes. Let me tell y'all something. This is a great opportunity for many of you. Thank you so much, Minister Mario. If you'll follow me on TikTok, make sure that you get a YouTube account, because I don't know, for whatever reason, sometimes TikTok just blank out on us. So you'll be able to keep up with what's going on. Okay. All right. Now, I always do this because we have certain amount of Christian buddies like to come into my lives. And so they like to ask me, do I read tarot? And I don't read tarot. Not against it, but I don't read tarot. I read from the 72 names of God. These are the cards that I read from. Technology of the Soul. All right, Madam Meg. Scorpio from Kentucky. Come on, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Finger looking good. Come on through. We better have a good time tonight. Oh, we got Angelica from Kissimmee, Florida. Scorpio. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So let's get with it so we can get to the meat of what's being discussed. Now, one of the things that I like to share and give you all are insights because as above, so below. So we want to talk about road opening today. And I'm going to give you some concepts so you will have a better understanding how to strengthen your spirituality, your spiritual walk, your spiritual journey, and also how to magnify or strengthen your magic or your magique, I like to say. You from Kansas? All right, and Arthur from Kansas City. All right, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Mama Brooks, Capricorn in the house. Thank you so much for joining us. And let me tell y'all something. The way that y'all have been showing me love, sending me information, comments, and I just really appreciate that support. It is noted. It is appreciated. And let me tell you something. You guys that I have, all right, Brother Johnny, appreciate you for joining. That's my Capricorn, the father of our church. I appreciate you guys that believe in me, believe in what I'm doing, believe in my products, believe in the process in which I operate in. Let me tell y'all something. My sun sign is Sagittarius. My moon is Aries, but my head is ruled by Pisces. All right, Sister Jackie, Taurus. Mama Sunflower is a Taurus too, Sister Jackie. And I really, the reason why I say this is because when you understand your energy, you understand how you function and how you maneuver. And one of the things that I operate in is my belief system. And I base my beliefs in facts and truth. And this is why I am successful at the workings that I particularly pursue after. We want to talk about something when it comes to road opening work. Road opening work has to do with directions. A lot of times when we hear certain scriptures say, lean not to your own understanding, and all your ways acknowledge God. Or Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He leadeth me beside. These are different scriptures that we use when we want guidance or direction in what area of life that we want to pursue. Or as David says, shall I pursue? And this is any time that you are in a situation where you're trying to figure out the direction. All right, Miss Lady Pisces. Y'all showing me much love. Appreciate that. Now, the reason why this is important, because anytime no matter whether you're in Voodoo, Santeria, Ifas, Hoodoo, Lakumi or Palo, or any of the ATRs, you still have to operate in a form where you need to know how to make decision in what direction to go. Like some people say, do I need to stand still? Do I need to go to the left? Do I need to go to the right? Do I need to run? Do I need to walk? Guidance is so very important, and road opening is clearing and creating opportunities for you. A lot of times I tell people all the time, do not ask for stuff you're not prepared for, and also be ready for the opportunities when they are manifesting. Do not ask for stuff that you're not prepared to do, okay? So a lot of basic stuff that I feel like it would not only help the person, the individual, but it also helps your practitioner when you have a better understanding of what to expect when you're doing road opening work versus blockbuster. But we're talking about road opening. Amen to that. And so my point is, all right, Kimberly Dawkins, Cancer in the house, sweet, come on through. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get with it. So when you want to walk into something, always remember, it is important that you know the direction you need to go. A lot of times in certain traditions, they call them paths. We call them all kind of things. Destiny. We call it roads, or we have all kind of synonyms for magic and the practice of magic. But the basis is having an understanding what direction or what to do with any given situation. When we want a road opening, we want to create opportunities. Sometimes it's not that you don't have a business, but you want to create more opportunities for more business. Sometimes it's not that you don't have a relationship, but you want to create more opportunities for y'all to do more things together as a couple. You understand? Road opening is just not creating something that you don't have. Road opening can also create opportunities to enhance something that you already got. You want opportunities being able to associate with like-minded people. Road opening. You want to be able to walk down paths in this spiritual journey that other people understand, that other people get why you do it. Don't mean all the time, all right, come on through. That does not mean all the time that you are actually looking for some type of validation, but sometimes it's good. Is it two are better than one? You understand? When you are going down certain path, I always tell people, know who you are first. Always start with self first. And then after knowing who you are, when you do your road opening work, because sometimes you ask me, all right there, meditation, Sad from California. Oh, Tay, we are live. Make sure you guys like in the video and comment after the video. Now, the reason why I want to talk about my subject tonight is because it says, fail, I can't. I'm going to say that again. Fail, I can't. Don't matter what you going after. There's a certain type of mentality or understanding you got to have about your spirituality. Also, the spirits that you work with. If you work with particular certain herbs or I have a lot of confidence in my products and the things that I use because of the type of ingredients I use. You have to have, as a spiritualist, you have to have a certain signature that you have when you do certain. Some people say I have a signature dish, or somebody when they cooking they have a signature dish. Some people better at making desserts than they are entrees. But whatever you do and whatever you, all right, and just Sagittarius. We got a lot of Sagittarius and Leo, and we got some few. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. It's got me sitting up in my chair. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I apologize. Her name ain't Angie. Everybody must know her as Sister Brickhouse. I got to keep reminding myself. I give people different names. So my thing is, you have to understand that when you're doing road opening work, you want to be able to understand, do I need to create an opportunity in my life in order to make my situation easier and more convenient? Let me tell y'all something. Even if you're succeeding, you want to be more skilled at organizing your life. You want to be more skilled at getting more effective at what you're doing. What kind of tools or what kind of situation do you need to create to make yourself more efficient or more productive in your returns? Okay, if you're in business, yeah, you want to be able to get your products up, but how can you make more money being more efficient? How can you spend less time doing work but be effective in that work? So sometimes you need to create or buy certain tools that help you do your job, or you set yourself up in a position that you are able to easily access your ingredients. Me personally, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm on the go a lot. And then on top of that, I work for UPS at a job. I got other stuff going on. So a lot of my stuff I already I consecrate, I set them up. So therefore, if I have to deal with something, all I got to do is go in one of my jars, fix my stuff up, because I've already conjured the spirit. I've already did the ceremonies. And so a lot of times I'm able to put my works together fast because I've already did the heavy work. So these are the things that road opening can do for you. Now, by definition, the word fails means to be unsuccessful in achieving one's goal. Or by definition, fail means to neglect to do something. You never want to fail at something because you didn't do what you needed to do. One of the things that I do well is that I minimize the opportunity for me to fail. What I mean by that, I make sure that I have all the components that I need. I make sure that I give myself the time. I make sure that I have the energy. I make sure that I have allotted enough resources financially to accomplish my goal. There's nothing guaranteed in this life. But what you can do by the way that you operate in your life, you can minimize your fail. You can minimize the opportunity for you to miss your goal. A lot of times I tell people that knowing who you are, knowing what you're trying to do, knowing who to associate with and who not to associate, knowing when to drop stuff, what the song say, know when to hold them, when to fold them. That is also a part of road opening. You need to know that there are certain things that you got to let run their course. There are certain things you got to nip it at the bud. There are certain things that you have to address. Some things you got to let it fly in order to be successful. We talking about being able to reach your goals. I have certain, I call them short-term goals, and then I have long-term goals. I feel that by being raised by a Virgo, you need to have a certain methodology to your success, how to reach your goals, not only for yourself, then also for your client. I also believe that when you're trying to reach goals for people, you have to consider who you are working for, whether they're a water sign, whether they're an earth sign, whether they're air sign, whether they're a fire sign. These also, what is that person looking for? What are they expecting? What arrangements can you make, and what things you may not be able to make? Okay? This has to do with reaching goals and creating opportunities of success. Now, Jeremiah, the 32nd chapter, verse 27 says, "Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me?" Now, Apostle Ela, what does this have to do with road opening? My title is Fail, I Can't. When you are doing spiritual work and you're in your spiritual, it is so important for you to have such a level of confidence in what you're praying. If I'm going to call on or invoke the name of El Shaddai, I'm going to believe in it. All right, gorgeous. Scorpio in the house. It is so important that if you're going to call on certain spirits, no matter what the tradition is, that you have such a level of confidence in the ability, in the measure of that particular spirit or entity. So therefore, the probability of you failing is slim to none. You understand? So when I say for in this thing, it said the God of all flesh. In my mind, when I'm doing road opening work or I'm doing something, I'm trying to create opportunity, I don't believe, my mindset is that God is the God of all flesh. So I believe that God can cause men to give into your bosom, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Because he's a God of all flesh, I also believe that God can, the king heart is in God's hand. And what I mean by that is that when I'm doing road opening work, sometimes there are people in authority that you need to promote you. There are people in authority that you need to open doors for you. And because he's the God of all flesh, that heart that may be stony, God will make that heart a heart of flesh. Because my confidence level is in who I am serving and who I'm trusting. And so therefore, even when I'm dealing with court cases where the judge could be racist, the judge can be in hard knocks, but my mindset is God is still the God of all flesh. And that flesh gonna come subject to the anointing. That's my mindset. So I cannot fail because of the mindset that I have and the understanding of who I'm calling on. If I call El Shaddai, he's the many-breasted one. Jehovah Jireh, he's provider. Jehovah Rohi, he's my shepherd. Jehovah Rapha, my healer. My understanding of who I am serving. This is when I told you guys earlier, the 72 names of God. Also called Shikhamper-esque. Also Tetragrammaton. When you understand what you're working with and what you're calling in, and then when I summon certain archangels or spirits or other deities or other orishas, these are the spirits that I know that must come subject to the higher power. Come on here, somebody. See, a part of succeeding in life is understanding the protocols that you might have to go through. I got a phone call. They said, Apostle Ela, I got a check for you. Apostle Ela, there's some orders coming through. See, I believe that Jehovah Jireh will provide. So when I think about, when I don't know which direction God gonna move, I always think about the ram in the thicket. You got to have testimonies that assure you of victory. I'm going to say that again. You have to have certain testimonies in your life that has already happened that gives you that blessed assurance. Come on here, somebody. That God is going to do it. Because sometimes we have to remind ourselves he did it then, he going to do it again. He supplied my needs last month. Just because February is a short month and because February is Black History Month, don't mean God ain't gonna come through for me. Come on here, somebody. When I say God, I know him by name. The Bible said, them that know their God shall do great and mighty exploit. You got to know your power by name. You got to be able to name it and also therefore claim it. They be talking about, oh, you need to name and claim. How you gonna claim something you don't know? You got to be able to identify your prosperity. Okay, the Bible said that there's a cattle on 1,000 hills. The reason why I don't believe just because God don't move this very hour, I believe because I understand that if this hill, this cattle on 1,000 hills, this particular hill with this cattle, if I don't get this one, if I don't get the second one, out of 1,000, one of them belong to me. So I might have to journey a little further to get what God got for me. But I know God gonna provide for me. Some of y'all sitting around here, and because you ain't get the first mountain, or because you didn't get the first cattle or the second cattle, that don't mean that God ain't gonna move. What that means, and in due season, you shall reap your reward. Harvest time comes in different phases. But when it's my time, I'm ready for opportunity. Road opening. Are you ready for the opportunity that you sowing seeds for, that you praying for, that you investing in your time? I cannot fail because there's nothing too hard for the God or the spirit that I'm trusting. Y'all understand that? You cannot just be out here saying, oh, God can do anything. You got to be able. Nicole said, that's right. I know God will provide. He may not come when I want him, but he's always on time. And let me explain that. I like what she said, but let me explain that just a little bit. Just give me a little, let me get some of that. When you're saying that he may not come when I want him. No, it's really, he's coming exactly when he has appointed to bless us. But because I don't know when when the due date is. No, like when y'all get pregnant, they give you a due date. Some of us, when we were praying, we didn't ask for a due date. Come on here, somebody. When God promised to spoke to you, or spirit spoke to you, it was not necessarily saying when it was going to come to pass. But some of us came up with our own conclusion because we said weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Well, yeah, that's in scripture, but he didn't quote that to you. You quoted that to yourself. So you gave yourself a false expectation. You gave yourself a false due date. Come on here, somebody. But when God say a thing, I always believe this. When the Spirit speaks to me, all I say in my head, God cannot lie. I don't care what the circumstance look like. I don't care what it sound like. I don't even care what it feel like. The reason why I can't fail, because the God that I serve cannot fail. And as long as I am lining up with what he agreed to. See, what you can't do in this walk, you can't make up your own agreement and then try to sign God's name to it. That's called forgery, y'all. I'm going to say that again. You can't come up with your own terms of agreement and then try to sign God's name on it and say, God, fix this. No. God did not promise that to you. One thing that our God would do, he would never put no more upon you than you can bear. And if you don't put something on you that he did not require, then that ain't on him. That's on you. But what he had purpose for you, you are more than capable of carrying that. That's what road opening. When I make decisions, I make them based off who I am, what God has purposed for me, and what God has granted me. I do not base them off what people think, or how people feel, or what people are going through. Come on here, somebody. If you want to be successful in your spiritual practice, make sure that you are basing your belief system on facts. Make sure that you are basing your confidence in something that has proven. When I use the Mom and somebody and them can tell you about this. When those that work with the High John the Conqueror route, you grabbing a High John the Conqueror route don't mean nothing. That's a spirit. That's an ashe. That supposed to represent a spirit. That High John. When you build that relationship, you got to understand all of the people. See, me, I done seen many of the people that I have learned under use that High John. So I have a vast respect for the High John, the Conqueror. Come on here. There are certain herbs and roots that I know their capability because I have watched people that I have watched work those things, the things that they have manifested. So I have a resume that may not have came from me. But when I began to work with it, I had an expectation. Did anybody just hear what I said? When you're working with certain things, maybe you have never seen somebody use a certain herb or a certain spirit or a certain candle in a certain manner. But when you have been around people that have trained you and you watched, I remember watching my spiritual dad. He had this jar, and in the jar, he had a bone in the jar, and the bone was so big. And as the bone is just laid in the bottom of the jar, And so when he begins to carry out the ceremonies and what he's doing, we sit in his office, all of a sudden the bone gets limp and it starts to move around the glass like a worm. The bone, it's a bone. I ain't gonna tell you what kind of bone it is, but it's a bone. But it gets to the point, it becomes alive during the ceremony and it begins to move all around that jar, like basically like a snail, but it moves really slow, but you can see it move. A natural physical bone. And so I've seen stuff change shape. So when I work with certain things, y'all, the reason why I fail not is because I have seen what certain beliefs and certain things can do before I started practicing. It is so good to have a cloud of witness. I'm going to say that again. It is so good for you to have a cloud of witness that have gone on before you. So you, even as you begin to learn in your practice. All right, Jealous Sweets, come on through now. With faith, everything moves. That's right. There you go. So when you think about where my level of faith is, it's because of the experiences that I base them on. It is not hocus pocus. It is strategic. It is specific. And it is a mindset. This is what I have to do in order to achieve this particular goal. Remember, fail is to be unsuccessful in achieving one's goal. If I set out to do something, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to say that again. Me as an individual, as a Sagittarian, and as my moon in Aries, and my head ruled by the water element, I know no bounds. Pisces knows no bounds. No bounds. So therefore, there's nothing that I won't do. There's no far I wouldn't go to achieve my goals. You understand that? If I got to give up sleep, I'm going to do that. If I have to give up money, I'm going to do it. If I have to give up a part of me, for me to accomplish my goal, if you are in the ring with somebody with that kind of velocity and that kind of mindset, imagine how many opportunities are going to be created with their energy, their ass shape. You understand? There's no mountain high enough. There's no river wide enough. There's no valley deep enough that Apostle Ely won't go. I'm not going to fail. I'm going to say that again. Your God that you serve, there's nothing too hard for him. Her, I believe it's a female. There's nothing too hard for your God. You just have to have an understanding how to operate within that. When I work with certain spirits and deities or ancestors, I have the mindset of they can do anything. All things are possible to them that believe. Pisces is about belief. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all you need to know your energy. So when you practice your traditions, you understand what you need to be strong. At Geminis, y'all need to know what needs to be strong. Scorpio, you need to know. Leos, you need to know what makes you strong. Scorpios, Virgos, Capricorn, Earth sign, Cancer. Know what makes you strong in order to accomplish your goal. Are you driven enough? Are you willing to go? Go. I'm thinking about that song. The safest place in the whole wide world is in the will of God. Go. And then we got here Isaiah 55:11. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. This is God talking about the word that he speaks out of his mouth. Not only it will not return to him void, but it shall accomplish. How can you fail when the God you serve talking like this? Come on here, somebody. He said it will accomplish that which I please. Oh, boss talk. And it said, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Wherever he sent that word, if he sent that word for you to get healed, you're going to be healed. If he sent that word for you to get the victory, victory gonna come. If he sent that word for your enemies to be defeated, they gonna be defeated. See, not only do I have confidence in the divinity of who that is that I serve, but I also know that if he say a thing, according to Isaiah 55:11, not only will it prosper in the thing that he sent it, but it will not return void. Void means this: not valid or legally binding, completely empty. The God that you serve, when he speak a thing, he said before his word even tilt, he said heaven and earth will pass away. That's how much assurance Y'all know that in finance they call them surety bonds. Some of y'all, even when you came up in a Baptist church, if you ever heard the song, Blessed Assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, heir of salvation, purchase of God, born of his spirit. I'm going a little fast. Washed in his blood. Now, this is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is blessed assurance is a surety bond. When God says something, that is your surety bond because you know he can't lie. If he said something, he's going to bring it to pass. Before he let cancer kill you, he'll destroy cancer in order for you to live. Come on here, somebody. Before you go broke, he'll provide for you and put the ram in the thicket. Come on here, somebody. He'll let a bush hold a whole animal in order for you to get what you need. See, you got to understand that when you serving a higher force, a higher power that you really believe in, the mindset is, I can't fail. Because if God said it, he's going to bring it to pass. When you do your road opening work, are you going in with that mindset when you pray and call El Shaddai, when you say Elohim, when you say Yezerah, when you call Jehovah, Elohim, whatever you may know God as, the mighty and zombie, Alofi, call the divine power, whatever it is. But do you have the kind of confidence in that divine power? And then if that divine power sent an angel, if that divine power sent a Loa, if that divine power sends an Nkisi, if that divine power sent an Orisha, are we going to stand? Everybody, do you have the confidence of what Dambala can do? Do you have the confidence that Iligwa can do? Do you have the confidence that when you standing in the crossroad and you doing your work and you gave your offering and you know that they have received your offering, they have received it? Come on here, somebody. When you give your offering, when y'all cash out me or you go and you cash out or you support whatever spiritual practitioner, you giving an offering to their spirit. Do you have the mindset like Abel that you bless God from a blessed place? Not like Cain. He gave God a cursed blessing from something God had cursed. Are you coming from a blessed place? And when you give your offering, just like you give it at the crossroad, just like you give it at the river, just like you give it at the cemetery, just like you give it at the altar, you giving it with confidence because you know what I know? I know that this offering is going to receive, and I know that the spirit or the force of God that is in operation, it is more than capable of accomplishing the task. Huh? He's the God of all flesh, y'all. Huh? He's the God of all flesh. It don't matter who sits high and who looks low. God said, I don't want to make a king rise and I made one fall. Come on here, somebody. I'm the one that makes somebody rich. I'm the one that make them poor. That means I understand that God is sovereign. See, if you want to do road opening work, you need to understand that there is a divine plan. A lot of you guys getting frustrated. Let me tell y'all something. Even in football, they got more than enough players. Come on here, somebody. Because somebody going to get hurt on the field. They got a backup. Come on here, son. The God we serve, he told Elijah, he said, I got 7,000 that ain't bowed to Baal. See, y'all got to understand something. He could send one angel to handle your problem. Or he could see, like Jesus said, God would send 12 legions of angels if I call him. Do you got that kind of confidence that you got that kind of relationship like Christ had? That's road opening. How many ancestors going to come up? How many spirits going to show up for you? How many spirits going to move in your behalf when you call on the name of the Lord? Huh? When David was facing Goliath, think about this, y'all. He said, I come to you in the name of the Lord. He had a slingshot and he had 5 smooth stones, but he only used one. Everybody else talk about the 5 stones. He didn't use but 1 stone. Because if God be for you, some of y'all facing some situations, and I'm here to tell you, from personal experience, ain't nothing too hard for God. I'm going to believe that to the day I die. I believe that if you do what you need to do, like Abraham did, and you give your sacrifice, and you give your offering, the rest, just like Elijah, when he placed his offering, he called fire down from heaven, and it consumed his offering. You got to believe that when your offering has been accepted by the Spirit or the ancestors or accepted by the Spirit. Anybody seen that movie Drag Me to Hell? Did y'all hear me? Did y'all see that movie Drag Me to Hell? And when she gave that offering of that cat, that spirit regurgitated. Come on here. Don't let God spew your offering out. Because he won't accept it because of the energy you gave it in. Come on here, somebody. If you're going to do something, do it. If you're going to do something, do it from a good place. If you're going to operate and do road opening work, when you get that offering, don't say, oh, Spirit, you know, this is my light bill. No. Come into this spiritual practice, understanding relationship and understanding that what I am, that which I am calling on cannot fail. That what I'm trusting in cannot fail. That which I'm asking to protect me cannot be defeated. Greater is he that is on the inside of me than he that is in the world. There's a certain mindset that you got to have in order to do road opening work. Can anybody talk to me here? There's nothing too hard. All right, that Kingmaker, come through. Sagittarius, let me explain something to you. When I look at situation, a lot of times people be looking at me and say, well, Apostle Ely, you act like it's just that simple. No, you act like it's just that hard. Oh my God. Kingmaker know what about that hard stuff, right? So when you think about when you're addressing your case before the Lord, are you going before God with the mindset that your case is too hard for God? Or you bringing your case before the throne, acknowledging that God can handle this situation? When you put your petition up under your candle, are you saying that this candle can handle this petition? Or when you place your crystal over your petition, do you believe that you have prayed and petitioned over this crystal, and that once you place this up under that it's going to come to pass? I came out of the belly of the beast, the lion's den, with the Most High help. God will show off and out of on you. Oh, come on now. There you go, gorgeous, huh? And let me tell y'all something. You need them kind of testimonies, because that strengthens your mind. He will uphold you by his free spirit. You got to have enough understanding of what you believing in and trusting in, so therefore you have a level of confidence and understand how this being, how this divinity. Let me tell y'all something. If you really believe God is eternal, I want to talk to I don't care what you believe in, what practice you in. If you believe that spirits are eternal, you believe that the God that you serve is eternal, then there's no such thing as late for God. That's why he got mad with Mary and Martha when they told him about Lazarus was dead. He said, show me where he lay. But Lord, if you had been here, I live in eternity. What you mean if I had been? I'm everywhere at all times. What you mean if I had been here? Lazarus but sleepeth. Did you hear me? He said, Lazarus but sleepeth. He said, show me where he lay. He said, because I am the resurrection. Oh, come on here, somebody. You have to have that authority on the inside. You have to have that experience on the inside. And when you look at your circumstance and situation, you will stop people. Don't tell me about your problem. Tell your problem about your God. Don't tell me about what you got to do. Show me what you believe that you can accomplish. Do you believe that all things are possible? Are you asking for big things, so you also asking for challenges? Come on here, somebody. Are you woman enough? Do you got enough breasts to nurture your dreams? I'm going to say that again. Is your breast big enough? Are you El Shaddai, the many-breasted one, that you can nurture the seeds or the dreams that you call yourself want to see come to pass? Are you ready? Are you ready? Or you just run around here? I got this candle up here. I believe in my work. Huh? So let me tell y'all something. Anybody that know real perfume or real cologne, if it is as concentrated and as good that it's supposed to be, you don't need a lot of it. If my products are as good as I know they are, because I use them myself, it don't take a lot. Come on here, somebody. I burn a lot of incense because I work for a lot of people. I try to keep my atmosphere at a certain place because I have to keep myself cleansed and protected. Huh? All right, Dante, I've been looking for you. I've been looking for a miracle. Come on, Capricorn. Believing in self is the magic. But you can't believe in yourself if you don't know enough about your energy. And you don't take out enough time. Not only do I know about myself, I know about the tools that I'm working with. I know about the spirits that I work with. And I also have seen certain things take place by me doing certain things, by me saying something, by me invoking certain things. There are certain tools and certain things that, hey, Ashay, to you as well. There are certain tools that I operate with in order for me to have a success rate that I have. I had a young lady come in my church. She had been denied her license to be an RN. She had been denied over and over till she had just, you ever got denied so much to the point you got depressed? And her mom and different ones were telling her about how I had helped other people with certain similar situations. So she comes to church. And in that particular service, the spirit was so strong. And I took one of my crossroads and just all right, got you. I got you. Sister Brickhouse sent cash out for Dante. Got you. So think about this. She's coming into church. She's hearing all this testimony, but in her, she's already experienced defeat after defeat after defeat. So in my church, I have this cross, but I use it to do crossroad work, road opening. And when I was carrying out the work in the church, I placed, I had her to lift her hand. I placed the cross over her third eye, and I spoke and I did what I had to do, right? The spirit descended on this child so strong. The church went up in a praise. Even though all that happened, she still did not believe. All of that happened. She came to church a couple times, and then she stopped coming. Guess what happened, y'all? The same person, because when God say a thing, he'll bring it to pass. The same person that was denying her to get her RN license, it's the same person when she went back was the one that got her through. Huh? God will make your enemies your footstool. But she didn't trust God. I did. She didn't believe God. I did. There are people that I'm praying for don't have the capacity to believe God for what I'm looking for to come to pass in their life. And baby, that's okay. You're not the first one I had to drag across the finish line. You ain't the first person that I had to show what God can do. You ain't the first person that I had to demonstrate what God has the capacity to do. And let me tell you something. Mother Susan can tell you the stuff that she's seeing happening right now for her. She didn't see it happening. She thought it was over. But God, now she can see daylight. Now she can see what God is doing. And now she got more confidence now because she done got some evidence. Sometimes God don't come when you want him. He got other things he know. And I tell y'all all the time, God don't fall fat no frog for no snake. Huh? You got to have confidence. You have to have knowledge about who you are trusting. And going into this thing with clear understanding of what God cannot do. And that's fail. Huh? Let me tell y'all something. There's so many testimonies that sit around me, that people sit around me and still doubt because now they are on the altar. And let me tell y'all something. It ain't easy, but it's fair. When you ask God for something, it's fair. When you asking God to remove certain things from your bloodline, it's fair. Somebody got to pay the troll. That troll got to be paid. Somebody got to get on there, as the Bible says, a living sacrifice. If you want to do road opening and open opportunities for yourself and your loved ones or your children, somebody got to get on the altar. Everybody, as they say, everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody want to die. Come on here, somebody. Everybody want to be rich, but nobody want to go to work. Huh? There's some people want to be sexy but don't want to bathe. Come on. Have confidence in the word that the Lord has spoken. God can do anything but fail. He said that his word shall not return void. So when you light your incense, when you light your candles, or you do your prayers, or you do your affirmation, go into this after tonight, with the mindset of understanding. The fault ain't in God, it's in me. I doubt myself. I doubt my own capability, and now I'm projecting that out on God or my ancestors. When the truth is, I can't see my way. It don't mean that the ancestors don't see their way. It doesn't mean that your angels don't see their way. It doesn't mean that the Nkisi don't see his way. The part is that you have drowned yourself with what's going on, and now you too clouded to see daylight. Sometimes you got to quote this scripture, say, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Sometimes you got to elevate your mind to be able to see clearly, to believe God can even do certain things that are possible. And you got to be around people that have already gone through certain things. So therefore, your situation is not going to startle them. Even though it may be difficult, a bodybuilder still can spot you because they know that weight is heavy, but they know how to handle that weight. You got to have people that know how to handle the weight of your responsibilities, the weight of your trials, the weight of your decisions, the weight of your circumstances, and then help you support that weight. Come on here, son. They ain't there to carry your cross, but they're fully able to support you and to support that weight that you are trying to lift. Come on here, somebody. Let's walk with it. Don't talk about it, be about it. Everybody, not only do I know God is going to move, not only do I know that God is going to bring it to pass, but I also know that God is going to cause men to give into my bosom good measure. God is going to place the right people at the right time to bring forth the desired word that I have spoken out of my mouth. He said, Samuel, not one word that Samuel word fall to the ground. Do you have the kind of confidence that when you're doing roll opening, that when you speak as a man or woman of God, that the very word that you spoke out your mouth shall not fall to the ground? The Bible says if you don't doubt in your heart, the very thing you say shall surely come to pass. It ain't my fault that you're not putting yourself in a position to have the level of confidence to believe that God can do anything but fail. I don't believe in pep rally, y'all. Ashay, Al Marie, what's up, baby? Taurus, we got a bunch of Taurus up in here. Huh? When you look at that door, before you walk out your door, you should look at your door as an opportunity. And when you get ready to leave your home, you should speak a word over your door and say, I am walking. When I exit this door, I am walking into my miracle. I am walking into my victory. I am walking. You use your own doors. Come on here, somebody. To bless you. It's a doorway. It's a gateway. But you don't believe God like that. I understand. I understand. I believe that all things are possible. All right. I am going to burn some wait a minute. I'm burning ancestor incense. Hey, Kimberly Peoples. What's up, babe? Hey, welcome. Y'all hear me? Huh? Brother Johnny got his victory. Come on here, somebody, huh? Everybody saw. Y'all understand? God will make a way for you. All you got to do is keep walking. Huh? Let me tell y'all something. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Huh? Everybody will be receiving awesome miracles. Everybody will be walking in the fullness of God. It ain't easy. That's why everybody ain't got it. You got to ask yourself, am I willing to put myself in a position that it is almost impossible for me to fail? Am I doing everything that I need to do to put myself in position for what I am asking God for to come to pass? Huh? When I want to win, I want to grin. Come on here, somebody. I'm going to say that again. I like that. When I want to win, because I want to grin. Come on here, somebody. He who laughs first usually don't laugh last. I always get the last laugh. Come on here, somebody. You'll never mock Apostle Ely. Come on here, somebody. You'll never clown me. Only time I go to the circus is when I'm looking for a clown, and I ain't going to participate. Come on here, somebody. I'm going to watch. I don't put on a clown suit. Come on here, somebody. I watch God move. He will not allow me to be put to shame nor disgrace or be dismayed. Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Huh? Not only do I know him, he know me. Come on here, somebody. Not only do Dumbala know me, I know him. Come on here, somebody. Not only does Ezali know me, I know her. Come on here, somebody. The Spirit told them 7 sons of Sceva, he said, Paul I know. Ha! Yeah. He said, Jesus I know. Ha! But who are you? Huh? How well known are you in the spirit world? Huh? Come on here, somebody. Come on here. T. Carter said when you make one, God will make 2. Sometimes when you're big, he'll give you double for your trouble. Sometimes he make 3 and 4 and 5, 6. Especially when people go to talking and running their mouth. Huh? He'll bless you because of the gainsayers. Because of them that doubt that God gonna do it for you. They sit back and waiting on you to fail, but God say not so. Because life and death is in my hand. Y'all heard the thing that you say you serving that Christ Jesus? He said what? No man take my life. I lay it down. Come on here, somebody. Ain't nobody taking my life. He told Pilate that. Pilate slapped him, though. People get mad with you when you go talking like that. They want to slap you. Don't slap me, because I ain't going to turn the other cheek. Huh? I might have to crawl before I walk, but I'm going to get there. Huh? I might have to crawl before I walk, but I'm going to get there. Huh? I might have to make $1 out of 15 cents, but I'm going to get there. Come on here, somebody. I might have, my mom used to say small, but thank you, Lord. Huh? I might don't have but 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, but all 5,000 and the women and children going to get fed. Come on here, somebody. I say anything too hard for the God I serve? Absolutely no. Nothing too hard for him. All right, Dante, I'm stirred. Huh? Can God? He already did. I'm going to say that again. Can God? He already did. You ain't the first person he delivered. He ain't the first person you will heal. He's out, but I'm going to get there. I know that's right. That's all that matters. Come on here, sir. That's all. Capricorn. Determination and ambition. All you got to do is get there. Huh? Huh? What the song say? Get there if you can. You can meet my railroad. Don't matter. Catch a plane, a bus. It don't matter, but get there. Huh? Yes, sir. If I got to roll, as they say, stop, drop, and roll. All right. We better read for, let me get my ancestor incense. Woo. I'm lit. I am lit. I'm waiting on God to show up and show out this month. Yes, I am. I want the mouths to be on the floor. I want chin dropping. Bam! I serve a God that called the chin to drop. Bam! Face crack. I can't believe it. God did it. I can't believe it. God brought him through. I can't believe it. God bless. I can't believe it. You ain't had to believe it. I did. You ain't had to see it. I did. You ain't had to trust him. I did. Huh? I'm the main ingredient. I'm the secret to the sauce. Ha. Anybody had that sauce on you? That old good old sauce. That old good old sauce. Yeah, secret sauce. We can create the path we desire with feeding our spirits the necessary. Thank you, gorgeous. I ain't saying nothing wrong. I ain't saying nothing wrong. I'm just trying to tell you, no matter what you do, you better know enough about what's going on and the capabilities. When God does anything, he does. I know that's right. God had you shamed because you was worrying. Ain't that right, Mama Susan? God had you around here ashamed that you doubted him. You don't want nobody to know. You want to kind of test the lie because you don't want people to know that you were struggling, believing God. And when he came through, you just shocked. He do exceedingly and abundantly above all you could have asked or think. And you just dumbfounded like, oh my God. All right, Harriet. Better late than never. I can tell you that much. Capricorn, better late than never. All right, Dante, I'm going to read for you. I'm going to light this incense. Ancestors. Yes. Huh? Yes. You want that blessing? You want them blessings to come in and overtake you till you shame that you just doubted him. God, not only, come on here, somebody. Don't you want God to come step in and say, yeah, God, I thought you were late, but I realized that you in due season. Come on here, somebody. I'm ashamed that I doubted you. I'm ashamed that I didn't give my all. I'm ashamed that I was shaking. I'm ashamed. But I'm glad you did it, Lord. I'm shaking, but I'm glad you did it. I'm shaking, but I'm glad you brought me through. Come on here. He delivered me out of all of my afflictions. Out of every last one of them. Yes. He will not allow you to, Minister Mario like to say, good teaching don't make you shame. Huh? He ain't made you shame all this time. And he ain't intend to. Because he's not a God like that. Come on here, somebody. All right. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark. Bring it to the light concerning Dante Parks, the Capricorn. All right, Fiona. She's bullet. Dead. Edidiosa. Sometimes you got to get your cranium right. Ebasa. Rabashe. Inando. Rabasande. Yes. Ayadadebosa. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Dante Parks, the Capricorn. Edidiosa. Abasandedebese. Ibandedeyoko rababasandedioso. right now in the name of Christ Jesus. Hear my words, fulfill my desire right now, and show me that which is in the dark. Bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Dante. All right, Leo, I see you over there. Come and join my YouTube family. That's right. Stop trickling in, y'all. Come on in droves. Come on in floods. Join a brother. Join a brother. And thank you so much, Keymaker, for shouting me out on your YouTube channel. Appreciate you as well. I appreciate each and everything that anybody do for Apostle Ely. All right, Dante, here we go. Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn? Dante, Capricorn, your first card. Now, let me explain this to you guys. God is here right now among us. Yes, he's moving. Yes, sir. You better say that. Let me tell y'all something. Dante, your first card is going to be your shadow card. Your middle card is what's going on present right now. And then you have your outcome card. So we're going to get ready to get started. Minister Mario, could you put up my Cash App? Somebody might just want to bless the man of God. You might not want to read it. Y'all know one thing I ain't gonna. My mama told me don't turn down nothing but my collar. All right. Your first card is Yud, Yud, Yud. Your card says stop fatal attraction. Your first card is talking about something about fatal attraction. You do not want to attract anything negative in your life. They're saying paying attention to negative attraction. Hold on. I think I did this wrong. There you go. Thank you. Stopping fatal attraction. That's coming up for a Capricorn. For this to be coming up for a Capricorn. It says, I am the high priest in the temple of my own being. Through the power of this name, my soul is imbued with divine energy and evil people are banished from my presence. This is talking about paying attention to people that do not mean you no good. Dante. It also says that you need to really know thyself. To thy own self be true. It says that you are being imbued means to be endowed with divine energy. Earth energy is divine energy. Tapping into your divine energy is very, very important. They want you to understand that. Do some studying on that Saturn energy. This is what they're saying but this is to banish. Now remember, Saturn is used to banish anything really. But in this case, it's talking about people and association. So they want you to pay attention to that. Read Psalm 27 and Psalm 59 before you go to bed tonight. And then look at this card right here. Look at it. Then the middle card that he has, recognizing design beneath disorder. Yud Bet Mem. It says, when I am overcome with feelings of doubt, panic, or thoughts of doom, these letters reveal the underlying chaos. I become enlightened of the Creator's master plan. Master's plan as it pertains to my purpose and this world and to the problems I face. Dante, hear this. The readings are $20. If you want something more in depth, you get a consultation. But Cash App, $ Apostle Ely, Minister Mario on YouTube. Post that for me so they can Nicole can she won't in. Dante, this is saying right here, if you understand God's plan for your life and the purpose of why you are here, then you're going to be able to understand the underlying chaos that is going on in your life. In other words, understand why certain things are happening. Some things ain't got nothing to do with you. It is what you were born into. And now with you having a better understanding of who you are and the type of person you are and why you are here to function the way that you are, then a lot of your confidence, a lot of your fortitude, a lot of your ambition will come along and allow you to accomplish your goal. Now, Capricorn is about status, Dante. It means to climb the mountain, Dante. That means you on an upward spiral, not a downward spiral. So it don't matter where you starting from, because everybody got to start at the foot of the mountain unless you can fly. But the goat represents the Capricorn. So the climb, you can walk on the edges. You like to walk on thin line. That's the Capricorn too. Walk on the edge of a situation. But this is talking about the climb. That means that you're going to be able to overcome difficult situations. Yes, it's going to be challenging, but the capabilities that you have on the inside of you will give you that ability to overcome. You can do this and you're going to do it. The reason why I say that, because it says you're going to be able to, according to God's plan, you're going to be able to face the problems that you are dealing with. Then look at your outcome card. Thought into action. Thought into action. Now you're thinking about it. Now you got to put it into action. You can't just read it. You got to become it. It says, Mem Bet Hey. I now reconnect and reunite the upper and the lower worlds through the power of this name. By bringing these two worlds together, I find courage and commitment to accomplish my goals and achieve my dream. Do you hear that, Dante? How real do you think this is? How real do you think it is? Oh, it's so real. It's saying you need courage and commitment. These two components will help you accomplish your goal. It says my thoughts become actualized and my best ideas are transformed into action and then into concrete results. There's a threefold plan laid out for your life. Understand that you are going through things. Get the understanding, the teach. I always tell all my Capricorn, your moon sign, your rising sign, your ascendant sign. If you got a lot of Capricorn in your chart, I got it in Sagittarius. If you learn your lessons of why you going through, they will advance you. Saturn will promote. Saturn will reward. But if you kick against the brick, you go, number one, you might hit your baby toe and get hurt. But you ain't going nowhere. It's going to repeat. But if you pass the test, if you understand the struggle and why you're going through it, acknowledge it, advance from it, they will promote and they will reward. The Bible said God is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. This is it. And this is your time to on the up climb. Come on here, somebody. Yes. Nicole. Who's next, Mr. Mario? Evasa. Post your zodiac sign of Nicole and Minister Mario. Oh, she's on YouTube. Just post your zodiac sign, Nicole. And I'll read for you. Let me burn some more of this. Ooh, I'm feeling this. Won't God do it? Of course he gonna do it. Yes, it's on the menu. You're quite so welcome, son. You're quite so welcome. Love you much. Pops don't have no reason to tell no lies. Be thou encouraged. All right, Cancer, I see you over there. We waiting on Nicole to post her. Oh, there you go. No, thank the ancestors. Thank the spirits. A lot of times people think I'm giving these readings, but I'm really not. I'm just a vessel. It's your time. Take that word in. Receive that word. Virgo. Oh, Lord. There go my mama. My mom, Virgo. Nicole. Okay, we're going to read for Nicole. We're going to smoke these cards for this Virgo, and we're going to get with it. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Nicole the Virgo, Nicole the Virgo, Nicole the Virgo. Show me what is going on with Nicole the Virgo. That which is that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. What is in darkness concerning for Nicole the Virgo? Nicole. Guys, if you have not joined and visited my website, I have so many products out there. And I want to say thank you again to all of you guys that have been going on there and just going on a binge, supporting and ordering products off of my website. Those donations help me to do the stuff that I do and accomplish a lot of the goals that I do. And I appreciate it. Those that believe in my cause understand it takes finances, and y'all are coming through for Apostle Ely. God will not allow me to be made shame. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes, for Nicole the Virgo. Nicole the Virgo. What is it that this Virgo needs to be paying attention to? What is this Virgo needs to be paying attention to? Okay. Nicole Virgo. All right. I like people. I like people for reading them for the first time. I don't know you. You don't know me. Let's get with it. Your first card, Nicole, Virgo, mutable earth energy. Virgos, in my opinion, are mothers of the earth. Your first card said dialing God, focusing on your prayer life. Don't know you, but there's some petitions, some work, some things that you are praying about is showing up here. And they want you to pay attention. As they say, watch as well as pray. This is you. Make sure that when you ask for something, that you are actually paying attention to the manifestation. It says, Lamed Va Va. Using this name, I can activate direct dial to God. I take in the name, I dial, I connect. My truest prayers are answered at the speed of light. Whatever you're going through, even though Virgo do not like moving swiftly and fast, something is taking place really fast. They want you to pay attention to, as some people say, the move of God, the hand of God. Watch, observe how and what Spirit is doing to bring to pass in your life what you're asking for. Do not allow yourself to be distracted by other people. Pay attention to it from the spiritual aspect. The reason why I'm saying this because your middle card, Virgo, is talking about unity. Whatever is going on is going to take a team effort. This is going to take unity. This can be whether it be family, whether it be husband and wife, whether it be friends, whether it be something on the job. Whatever is going on is going to take unity. There's strength in unity. It says this, Mem Yud Hey. It says, with these letters, I pass the true test of spiritual character. That is so important to me. I can now see all sides of the problem that come before me. This is Virgo, that critical eye. My focus is upon the unity and the soul as opposed to division and my selfish desire. This is basically saying, as you are praying, as you are petitioning, or you are expecting certain things to happen in your life to come to pass, you need to be focused on those things. It says focus on unity and your soul. It says, I wish above all that you prosper even as your soul prosper. Also, I want to say this to you as Virgo. Make sure that you are paying attention to your health, Virgo. Monitor your health and your opposition, because even though there are situations going on around you with opposition, there's people also allies on your side as well. Operate in this victory through unity. Then your outcome card talks about healing. This Virgo card, the outcome, as you do these and things move, you're going to be healed. You're going to be made whole. Don't know what you're going through, but it's talking about healing. It says Mem He Shem. It says the power of this name brings the energy of healing at its deepest and most profound levels of my being, because I can now accept full responsibility of my present condition, and because I use my energy to concentrate on others. Y'all know Virgo is about serving others, servitude, who also are in need of healing. I'm going to say this to you, Virgo. Charity begins at home. You got to make yourself whole. You got to heal yourself first before you go out trying to actually administer that type of healing for others. But whatever is going on, in the end, you're going to be made whole. Other people are going to benefit from this situation. It's not just you going to benefit, but other people are going to benefit as well. All right, Nicole, Virgo, I would encourage you. I do have a bath cleanser and some roll opening, and I still would use money blessing in your case, but also be encouraged to read Psalm 27. Also read Psalm 112. Nicole, Virgo. All right, Minister Mario, is that it? Huh? I can't hear you. Okay, good. All right, guys. I was on here twice today, so I'm not going to stay on that long. I want to say this. I want to personally thank each and every one of you guys, whether you're on social media, whether you're members of my ministry, whether you guys, because some of you guys do stuff behind the scene that you don't want nobody to know that you're a blessing to me, so I won't disclose that. But I want to thank each and every one of you guys because it is God's way of letting me know that what I am doing is helpful and people are learning, people are growing, and people are maturing. They're being challenged to think in ways concerning themselves that they have never did before, and they're getting better understanding of their own personal energy. I also want to thank Patreon family, those that are actually applying what I am teaching. Some people just listen to me and they just, sometimes I'm comic relief for them. But then there are other people that are really applying this and they're taking this in and they're making things better. Your teaching are great. Thank you so much. Let me tell you, I'm a Sagittarius. I really need that. When y'all comment on the videos, honestly, I do go and I read them because it helped fuel me. Okay? You're so welcome, Nicole. And thank you for letting me read you in the open. And Dante, thank you as well for letting me read you in the open as well. I say this because a lot of times when we are here doing what we're doing, we want to acknowledge people that make my journey easier, make my spiritual team, my goddaughter, Minister Mario, my church family, everybody that played a part, Sister Monique. I mean, like, even people that have left my church. I never forget anybody that do anything for me because though I feel like those people served a space in my life that did certain things for me that make my work easier. And I try to encourage people, never forget the bridges that bring you across. Even if you don't have to cross those bridges no more in life, make sure that you pay homage to those bridges. I love how Michael Jackson, even though he superseded James Brown, he had no business. He had no problem bowing down to James Brown because he realized James Brown inspired him to even go as far as he was going. Sometimes we are inspiring people in ways that we will never know. But you never know who you bless in such a way that now they are in a place where they could function in there. And I have a lot of people that just like this young lady saying these things. A lot of times I don't know who watch my videos. And sometimes they comment, sometimes they email me and say, Apostle Ely, I really, really appreciate you really helping me. And because a lot of times, sometimes I'm looking at what other people are saying and get cultivated on that. But you guys have really been a strength because I've been going through a lot, nothing bad, just going through a lot of dealing from one situation to the next situation to the next situation. And it's been an ongoing thing. And so when you guys show that love, that support, it really means much to me as a Sagittarius, moon in Aries, and a rising sign as a Pisces. So I don't want any of you guys think that I forget your labor of love. I don't. I pay attention. And I appreciate people that help me overcome situations and circumstances. Because a lot of the stuff that I do, I couldn't do it on my own. It take quite a few people that help me accomplish the things that I accomplish. Even when I'm helping some of you guys, it's other people's hand that is behind the scene that's helping me do some of the stuff that I'm doing. So this is why I tell you guys, respect the people that help me and support me, because you never know who is out there that is helping Apostle Ely do the things that they do, making things happen in order for certain things to come to pass. Because some people do not want me telling what they do for me. They don't want me to disclose that. So, and I won't. But I do. I want you to know that there are people behind the scenes that are moving for me and making things very possible for me to accomplish these goals and for me to stand in certain spaces. And we know we're going to be there. Amen. You are definitely an inspiration to me and make me think outside the box. I am grateful. Our energy aligned. Oh, thank you so much, T Card. I appreciate that. You know, I really do. That stuff means much to me because what I do is not easy, and trying to keep the mindset to get out here and do this as much as I do it, knowing I got all kind of stuff I need, other responsibilities. Y'all make it worth me doing it. Y'all. The reason why I keep doing it and keep bringing it, because of y'all. The reason why I keep doing this type of platform is because of your comments and the things that you share with me. So Apostle Ela thanks you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, and you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. So we all are a team at this thing. Thank you, TikTok. Hello, I know I missed some of this. I missed some of the live. Hello to you, but thank you for showing up. I appreciate that. Make sure you join my YouTube account. We are growing really well on my YouTube account, and my goal is actually over 1,000 subscribers. But once we get there, there's other things that I'm gonna be able to do. Let me tell you something. If you think I don't appreciate, I'm gonna say that again. I don't want nobody to misconstrue. If you have any doubt that I appreciate anything that anybody does for me, please understand, I appreciate each and everything. I don't forget something people have done for me years ago. I'm just that type of person. I want y'all to learn I'm a very thoughtful person, but I also want you to understand this. It takes a team. It takes a team to accomplish. Thank you so much for the flowers. I appreciate that as well. Because guess what? Energy is coming from different places in order for me to accomplish this last, I shouldn't say last time, but I have a mountain to climb, and I'm gonna climb that mountain, and I'm going to conquer it. And there are people that are helping me accomplish this goal, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you guys, and by all means, continue supporting Apostle Ela. All right, thank you again. I will be inboxing you and check out your website. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I appreciate, like every one of you guys, if you don't mind, comment under this video and like and share that video. All right? Thank you so much. TikTok, appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the flip. Happy hump day. And if you ain't happy, hump till you get there. All right, we want to thank Nicole, Jackie, Meditation, T. Carter, Minister Mario, Dante, Sister Brickhouse, T. Carter, Christina L. Turner, Keymaker, Gorgeous, darling, ain't seen, Fiona, oh my God, thank you, sweet, Jacqueline Inc. Above. Hey, Jacqueline Ingram, thank you so much for joining us. I still mention you too. Where did I leave off? Mama Susan, Harriet, Sister Jackie, Al Marie, Mama Susan, Monique, Kimberly Peoples, Kimberly Dawkins. Did I forget anybody? Sister Jackie, Miss Lady. Oh, I ain't see her. Miss Lady, Jelly Sweets. I done got her name down to a T now. I'm going to change her name after a while. Nicole, got her. Miss Lady, Meditation. I don't want to forget nobody. Kimberly, I got her. Sister Jackie. Brother Johnny, Mama Brooks, Madam May, Mama Sunfire. Yes. And my sister, Jacqueline Brown. All right. Thank you guys so much. Much love to each and every one of you guys. And happy hump day to each and every one of you. God bless.